Damn, BT.
Whoa! Check it out. First of all, podcast studio Bruce. Yes, I'm here. Second of all, badass headband. Thank you. I know. This is great. This is my first attempt at a viral video. But seriously, if I'm being completely honest, I've been thinking of ways to grow my channel bigger and bigger and bigger, as any young entrepreneur would, you know? And this is one of the ways. Viral videos do very well. They bring in new people, all this stuff. But this is not just a viral video, lads. This is my top 10 big air tricks ever done on skis, park skis. For those of you guys who don't know me, first of all, subscribe, like the video because it helps me out. Second of all, my name is Bruce. I'm a freestyle skier from Ontario. As you can see, I look homeless most of the time, but I've been competing pretty much all over North America for the last 2-3 years, and I've done some big air tricks myself, I guess. I've done a couple triples, and you know, just been training my ass off and trying to catch up to all the big dogs that you're going to see in this video, because they might not know it yet, but we know it. I'm coming. The kid's coming, and I'm coming to land some bigger tricks than all them. I got my list of notes here. Oh, it's backwards. Now it's forwards. You guys can't see it, but I can read it, so that's all that matters. My biggest thing is if I'm going to do this type of content on top of the vlogs and the podcast, is I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to have fun with it. So if this is a little less listy than most of them, you're welcome. Because most of the ones that are listy are just plain boring. So yeah, like I said, you're welcome. Let me just fire up the podcast mic for better audio, and then I'm going to dive into the top 10. Alright, so top 10. Top 10 big air tricks ever done. This is my list. This is what I went through. I might be forgetting some. I might not be. If you guys agree with me, let me know. If you guys disagree with me, let me know. If there's anyone missing, let me know. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to think. So starting it off first at number 10 is James Woodsy with a switch triple 14 Octo.
Woodsy takes a deep breath. This is his 11th X Games appearance. He knows what he's doing, carving in. Coming in switch, looking over his left shoulder.
Going for the switch triple. As good as he thinks he can. So instead, he's trying the right side triple cork again, looking to squeak out a couple more points. Look at the Octo grab. Those skis are so tweaked, so contorted, pushing them all the way to the ground.
He did that trick multiple years ago, which is really incredible. I personally have done a switch double cork 10 Octo with the lead grab, same as him, and I've done switch dub 14 Octo to bag and snow, hopefully, once it snows here. But that trick, to be able to do it triple with an Octo like that and that grab and that rotation is incredibly hard. I've been trying to wrap my head around it all summer to figure out how it would be something I could add to my skiing, and I haven't figured it out yet. So number 10, James Woodsy, switch triple cork 14 Octo. Number 3. Wow, jump from 10 to 3. Number 9, Alex Hall. Alex Hall, I think it was about 4 years ago at Threadbow Invitational, did a switch triple cork 1800, which by all means is an absolutely absurd trick. It's huge. The reason I have it at number 9 is because it was not very nicely grabbed, and it was on a massive jump, like absolutely massive jump. For me, the way I look at it, switch double corks, once you get good at the takeoff on a switch double cork, it's basically just a dub 10. So this is basically a triple 16, if that makes sense, but with switch first. Because you sit, you're with your pop, right? You pop up, one, you nice patient pop. Once you get to here, straight up trip 16. If you have the height and you have the airtime, you could pretty much float that around with a very easy access, and obviously it's still mind-blowing. That's why I have it on the list. But that's at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is my boy, Henrik Harlaut. Definitely one of my bigger influences, one of my favorite skiers out there, as I'm sure everybody's is. But Henrik Harlaut, his trick at number 8 is Dubbio 16, switch Dubbio 16. Andri Regattli has done switch Dubbio 16s. Doesn't look near as good as Henrik's. Henrik's switch Dubbio 16 was wrapped with a safety at X Games. I'm showing you guys the clips, so you'll see it right now.
Winner X Games medals. He can surpass that if he can get on the podium here tonight, and he can be the standout in that stat category. He currently sits in the number 4 position as of right now. Oh, big switch 16-20.
But just absolutely beautifully done, stomped, so I have put it at number 8. It's also a very hard trick to get the proper set for, so you have to think about that too. Coming in with number 7 is Elias Syria. I think I'm saying his name right. With that being said, his trick is a switch triple 14 mute. Triple 4? No, I think he did it to forward. video review.
You have some hiccups. You do have a lot of time to try and recover, but the pressure is definitely on there going into the next round as we bring back in Elias Syria.
Oh, the switch left, 1260, so...
Yes, switch triple 12, mute, screaming seaman, back to mute to land. So, switch triple 12, while grabbing mute, crossing his skis in the second flip, uncrossing, and landing the third triple. Absolutely insane. If you guys saw him do this at, what is it, Soldier's Big Air, I think. He went to the absolute bottom and blew up and hurt himself really badly. I'll throw that clip in there. But just goes to show that this is a huge trick and you need a huge jump for it. That comes in at number 7. All right, number 6. This one is debatable, but I mean, you guys can put it wherever you want on the list. Me personally, I'm putting it at number 6. It's Andri Regattli's quad. As much as you might like the guy or might not like the guy, he did do a perfect quad, and you have to give him a lot of respect for that, because that is one hell of a trick to do. That has got to be probably the most scary thing dropping in to do by far. In terms of talent-wise, you definitely need to make sure you have an amazing set. Obviously, you need a huge jump like the one he had. Again, it goes back to A-Hall. It was only boot safety, so I don't really know if I want to count that as like one of the higher tricks just based off of grab difficulty. And also jump size, like I said. Obviously, bigger jumps, bigger tricks. Like, if you can float at a triple on a jump, like casually float at a triple, then just holding on in that axis for one more. Obviously, it's super gnarly still, don't get me wrong, but it's still very doable. Coming in at number 5 is Vincent Gagne at X Games. I'm sure you guys have all seen this clip. He actually is one of the guys that has inspired a lot of my tricks in the day. I do a lot of screaming Siemens, especially in rodeos, so I guess that's kind of where that came from. He's definitely one-upped everything I've done so far, till one day, till I catch up. But this trick is just absurd, and it's really hard to wrap your mind around how you get enough torque with the screaming Seaman and the Octo. And if for you guys who haven't seen it, I'm just going to put the video up and then I'll explain it.
This is Vincent Gagne, 44, his first score, known for his innovation, unique style, and his grabs. Wow.
Yeah, so that's the trick. Nobody else has ever done any trick like that, so it has to be at least in 5 because it's just something that nobody else does, like, ever. And it was stomped, and there's different grab variations, and, I mean, he crossed the skis, too, so bonus points. Number 4 is one of the only X Games perfect score results. If you guys don't know what it is, you should know what it is. It's a classic one. Henrik Harlaut's nose butter triple. I have never seen anybody do a nose butter triple other than Henrik Harlaut, and Andri Regattli did one. Andri Regattli, like I said, there's a difference between one person doing nose bar triple and another person doing nose bar triple based off style, based off just execution, and based off just the way they look in the air. So Henrik's is obviously going to be above Andri's. Andri's did not make the list, but Henrik Harlaut's did, also because he was the first one to ever do it, and it was back in the day when triples were like obviously still a thing, and they were still being put down in contests, but not very often, and he went out there and stomped a nose bar triple and just blew everybody's mind. So Henrik Harlaut at 4th with nose bar triple 16.
Second to last jump. What's going to happen here? Harlaut will go, then there'll be just over a minute and a half remaining. Then everybody will get another go, and that will be the final go here of Ski Big Air. Harlaut, our current leader, smiling into the booter. There's a nose butter off again.
What? Oh my gosh.
Coming in at number 3 is Alex Hall. This one is dub, not a triple, so switch dub 18. I put this one in number 3, not because it was a switch dub 18, although that is a very hard trick to do. It's damn hard to get a switch dub 18 around, let alone with the grab he did it with, which is a Buick grab. The Buick grab is, I think, a grab he invented himself. I honestly don't think I've seen anybody else do a Buick grab. He does them in 4 dub 16s. He one-upped himself and did it in a switch dub 18, so you, my friend, get number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Andri Regattli. Again, this man, he has a hankering for throwing big tricks with safety grabs. He's obviously got some good grabs now, but this one is with a safety, but it's also an absolute mind melter. He did it at X Games Aspen last year, 2019, I believe, 2020. And he did a switch triple Misty 16. So Yeah, it's just literally a switch triple Misty 16.
Henrik Harlaut sitting in that top spot, followed by Antoine Adelise and Birk Ruud, your 1, 2, 3. There's just a little over 4 minutes left on the jam clock here. Who is going to take home the gold tonight, Tom?
Switch triple Misty.
Sixth, but puts this one down here in the final 5 minutes.
Diving off the takeoff, switch triple Misty.
You guys have seen the video by now, and it's pretty hard to not put that on the list because that is it's a gnarly trick to do. Coming in at number 1 is my man Birk Busy Boy. This guy, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what it is about him, but I love this trick and I love his attitude. And it seems like the guy just hustles as hard as me and everybody else that is trying to make it to the top. And he has definitely earned his spot up there. He's won X Games. He's also, this one is not from X Games. This is from the World Cup in Beijing. I think it's in Beijing, China. But he does a Dubbio 18 mute, which is just absolutely absurd.
That landing, Ruud Birk.
As you guys just saw in the clip, it literally looks like he's a helicopter grabbing mute the entire way, stomps the absolute hell out of it. Previously, the trick before that, he did right Dubbio 14, so on that Dubbio 14 too, and then immediately goes to doing left Dubbio 18, which is like, honestly, I don't know why I put this there at number 1, but for me, I was going through all the videos I had picked out, and this one just seemed like it had to be number 1. Definitely had to be over the switch triple Misty, just because of grabs and style, because that does matter nowadays. With that being said, lads, that is my top picks for the top 10 best big air tricks ever done in park skiing. You guys are more than welcome to argue about it down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. So if you guys think I missed something on the list, let me know. If you guys think something should have been placed higher above it, let me know. Obviously, this is just my opinion, and everybody's opinion changes. That's why it's freestyle skiing, and that's why it's a judged sport. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there are more to come. Wow, I actually, like, with the headband and everything, kind of looks stunning today. Anyways, cheers, lads.